everything that the gentleman just said and accused me of, you know, the blouse and rolling all that time she was coming to our house way before all this has happened. She was coming to our house. She was spending the weekends with me and my wife. She was going swimming in my swimming pool. And as she started to develop, well, I started telling my wife, she started wearing low-cut blouses, showing her breasts, and I kept trying to tell her, in front of my wife, you need to pick up your blouse. I don't know why your dad's not letting you wear that, but you need to pick up your blouse. So I did tell her that, to pick up her blouse. Then me and my wife were talking in the bedroom, and she has in the bathroom. The bathroom and our bedroom were kind of adjacent to us. And of course, she started her monthly, and I told my wife, she needs to let us know when she's starting. That way we can have the proper equipment for her. Okay? So she heard it, and she came out kind of upset, and I tried to tell her, you need to talk to us and let us know. That way we can have this stuff, because me and your mom, we're grandparents. We don't keep that stuff. Like, you know, I'm 64 years old. My wife is 54. So my wife doesn't have that anymore. You need to let us know what cycle you're at. That way we can have these pads for her. And her spending the weekend with us, you know, my grandsons, I got grandsons, I got nephews and nieces, you know, all this stuff that she's accused of me of doing really, really startled me and my wife and my family members that are back here, my sisters that are supportive of me of all this allegations that I am getting. You know, I've never been in trouble. I've never been in you know, besides what he said about me and my wife had a little conflict. I just retired, and you know, and all this stuff the gentleman is saying about my granddaughter. I love her as I love my other grandkids, you know, and it just hurts me to hear all that, because if that was the case, my family members wouldn't be here to support me. My daughters wouldn't be here to support me and speak up for me, because they know her also. They called her Tia. They called her, you know, all this other stuff, all these birthdays, New Year's. Me and my wife would go out there, buy her presents. All these, you know, birthdays that she had, she would come over to our house. She would spend the night at our house. She would sit right next to me and show me her coloring that she was drawing and so forth, so on. So, you know, Your Honor, I just don't understand, you know, why she, you know, I can't understand why, because where she grew up on the other side of the family, and the reason, like he was saying, that she was well mature, well, she was, because she had aunts that would tell her all these other stuff that grown-ups should only know. And the reason we know is because my daughter that just passed away, she would tell us, she would tell my wife and us that she's well ahead of